As we move through life, we cross paths with many different people. Some stay briefly, others drift in and out like passing seasons. But once in a while, someone arrives at precisely the moment we need them, as if life gently guided them our way. These people don't just accompany us, they help shape the journey ahead. And when we reach the later chapters of life, we begin to understand something profound. Not all relationships are meant to last forever. Only a few truly leave an imprint on the heart. Among those few is a very special kind of person, the one who helps you remember who you really are. It's surprising how easy it is to lose little pieces of yourself over time. Responsibilities grow heavier, disappointments leave their marks, and routine slowly replaces the spark you once carried. You adapt, you endure, you move forward, but sometimes in the process, the clearest parts of your identity become faint memories. Then, unexpectedly, you meet someone who awakens something familiar within you. They don't care about your status, your past mistakes, or the roles you've played in life. They see you, the humor you once shared freely, the courage you tucked away, the dreams you quietly kept alive even when the world felt heavy. Their presence has a strange comfort to it, like stepping into a room you haven't visited in years, yet instantly recognizing every detail. What makes this type of person rare is not flattery or praise. It's the way they gently hold up a mirror to your spirit. They remind you of the strengths you forgot you had and the joys you once felt effortlessly. With them, conversations feel natural, laughter flows easily, and parts of yourself that were buried beneath years of responsibility suddenly rise to the surface again. These connections are emotionally grounding. Psychologists often note that having even one relationship where you feel truly seen can greatly improve happiness, especially later in life. It's not about how many people surround you. It's about the few who recognize your soul beyond your circumstances. This person brings you back to the version of yourself that life didn't manage to erase, the version that is wiser now, softer perhaps, but still full of potential. With them, you feel as if your life story still has meaningful chapters ahead, waiting to be written with clarity and hope. If you have someone who renews your identity instead of letting you fade into routine, cherish them. They are not simply companions. They are reminders that your journey still matters and that the essence of who you are is still alive within you. Ask yourself, who in your life reminds you of your true self, and have you thanked them recently? As we grow older, our understanding of honesty changes. When we are young, we often crave approval words that make us feel good, even if they are not entirely true. But with time, we begin to recognize a deeper value, the rare gift of someone who speaks truth with sincerity, especially in moments when silence would be easier. This kind of person becomes essential in later life, not because their words are always pleasant, but because their honesty protects our integrity. The world around us is full of polite nods, empty compliments, and conversations where people say what they think we want to hear, yet none of that helps us grow. The person who truly cares about you is the one who refuses to let you shrink into excuses, self-doubt, or habits that hold you back. Their honesty may feel uncomfortable at times, but it comes from a place of genuine love, not judgment. This individual doesn't raise their voice or speak with harshness. Instead, their truth arrives with calm clarity, like a gentle knock on the door of your conscience. They tell you when you are settling for less than you deserve, when you are drifting away from your values, or when your potential is being overshadowed by fear or hesitation. They remind you of the standards you once held for yourself, standards that life's challenges may have blurred. As we age, having someone like this becomes even more meaningful. It's easy to fall into routines that feel safe but limit growth. It's easy to assume that change belongs to the young. But this person sees past the years and reminds you that personal growth has no expiration date. Their truth encourages you to stay sharp, remain open, and continue evolving, even when others believe you've already written most of your story. Their honesty is not meant to tear you down, it is meant to hold you together. They speak because they want to see you stand tall, stay authentic, and live with dignity. They don't flatter you, nor do they leave you alone in your weaknesses. They challenge you respectfully, reminding you of the strength you sometimes forget you carry.
In a world where people often avoid difficult conversations, This person is a treasure. They are the voice that helps you stay grounded when pride tries to take over, and the steady presence that keeps your character alive when discouragement creeps in. Their honesty, wrapped in kindness, shapes you in ways flattery never could. If you are fortunate enough to have one person who speaks truth into your life with genuine care, hold on to them. Their words may not always be easy, but their intention is pure, and their presence is priceless. Reflect on this. Is there someone whose honesty has shaped you more than their comfort ever could? As the years go by, life has a way of becoming heavier. Responsibilities stack up, memories mix with regrets, and the weight of time can quietly settle on our shoulders. Many people reach a point where laughter, once effortless and frequent, slowly becomes rare. Not because the heart forgets how to laugh, but because the world becomes louder than joy. Yet among all the people we meet, there is one type whose presence can shift the atmosphere instantly, the one who brings laughter back into your life. This person doesn't need to be a comedian or someone with endless stories. Their magic lies in the simplicity of their presence. They have a way of looking at life with lightness, even when circumstances are far from perfect. When they sit beside you, the world feels less serious, and the corners of your mouth lift without effort. They remind you that laughter is not a sign of youth, it's a sign of a soul still open to life. What makes this person so special is the way they awaken something inside you that time may have quietly dimmed. With them, the smallest moments become memorable. A shared joke, a playful observation, or even the way they describe something ordinary can spark joy. They help you see the humor in the everyday, the quirks of life, the surprises, the imperfections that make us human. Laughter has a healing power that is often underestimated. Research shows that humor improves emotional well-being, strengthens memory, reduces stress, and even supports physical health. But beyond all this, laughter creates connection. When you share a moment of genuine joy with someone, it feels like a bridge between hearts, a reminder that no matter how old we grow, joy always has a place. This person brings back that spark. They lift you during quiet afternoons, soften heavy days, and remind you that even in difficult seasons, moments of light still exist. They help you reconnect with a part of yourself that the world didn't take away, it simply went quiet. And there's something deeper. People who bring laughter into your life often bring hope with them. Their presence tells you that not everything has to be taken so seriously, that some burdens can be shared, and that smiles can return even after long periods of silence. They remind you that joy is not childish, it is courage in disguise. It takes strength to laugh after life has tested you. If you have someone who makes you laugh, someone who brightens your days without trying too hard, hold on to them. They are not merely companions. They are reminders that life still holds beauty, surprise, and moments worth enjoying. Ask yourself, when was the last time you laughed so genuinely that you forgot your worries, even for a moment? As the years pass, we begin to understand that not every meaningful connection needs words. In fact, some of the most powerful forms of companionship are the ones wrapped in silence, those quiet, steady presences that make life's heaviest moments easier to carry. There is a kind of person who doesn't rush to fill the air with solutions or advice. They simply stay. They sit beside you in your storms, offer their presence instead of speeches, and remind you that even in solitude, you are never truly alone. This person is rare. They are the one who remains when the world grows loud, confusing, or painful. When grief settles in, when uncertainty shakes your confidence, or when life leaves you at a loss for words, they don't demand explanations. They don't pressure you to move on or stay strong. Instead, they allow you to feel what you feel, and their quiet presence becomes a shelter, soft, grounding, and deeply comforting. What makes this kind of companionship extraordinary is its sincerity. There is no performance, no hidden agenda, no need to impress. Their silence is not empty. It is full of understanding. It tells you, you don't have to go through this alone. I'm here. And sometimes, those words unspoken yet deeply felt, are more healing than any advice could ever be. In older age, this kind of relationship becomes even more meaningful. Life teaches us that some situations can't be fixed with conversation. Loss, illness, loneliness, and memories that linger quietly in the mind are not solved by talking. They are eased by presence. A steady hand on your shoulder, a peaceful moment shared in quiet, or simply knowing that someone is sitting nearby can feel like a lifeline. Psychologists have long recognized the power of silent companionship. Just being near someone who cares can calm the nervous system, steady the heart, and soften emotional pain. Silence shared with a trusted companion becomes a language of its own, a language of empathy, respect, and deep emotional connection. This person may be an old friend who has walked beside you through decades, a family member who understands your moods without explanation, or a newer companion who simply carries a gentle, empathetic spirit. They don't ask you to pretend. They accept your moments of vulnerability, your quiet tears, your long pauses. Their presence says, "I see your strength, even when you feel weak." If you have someone who stays by your side without needing to speak, treasure them. They are the reminders that love isn't always expressed through words. It is felt in the quiet moments, the shared stillness, and the comfort of simply being understood. Who in your life brings you peace? Not through words, but through their steady presence. Thanks for watching. Subscribe us now, more interesting stories. Thank you.